Yo. Alright, I don't normally do 2 streams in one day, but I've got a bit of free time today, and... Whoop. Oh, I'm not here. Why am I not here? Oh, it's because the... Whoops. Wait, just putting this light on as well. There we go. Oh, I didn't realise that. Brought that in. That's kind of annoying. Shuffle over here a bit. No, that's worse. A bit over here. There we go. Right. Let's close that. The right place. I'm just going to go here on dev. Quick recap from the last stream, just because it's top of mind. I created a new personal blog called So You Want to Update Your Website, and I'm just going to use this as a to-do list for what's remaining on the website. One of those was creating a YouTube streaming page layout, so that's what I worked on last time. So if we open up localhost 3000, just exit out, I created this new learning page, and this is actually interacting with YouTube's API. It's currently returning my latest live stream video, my latest uploaded video, and my playlists with a maximum of 5. So there's only 2, but it's showing 5 per page. So what I want to do here, and what I'm going to focus on this stream, is converting this into an actual layout. It doesn't need to be fully styled, but instead of this JSON response, I actually want to render the YouTube thumbnail. I think I can use this and just use next image optimization rather than passing 3 separate ones. So we should just, excuse me, we should just be able to use the hi thumbnail as the source for our next JS image, and then it should optimize it accordingly. So yeah, so let's try that. And I'm just going to bring up YouTube because I just want to get some inspiration here. So let's look at live. How does that look? So it's kind of like a grid like that, but I'm only showing one. So I think I want something similar, right? I just want the thumbnail, playlist. What do I want here? Let's go. Let's open up our learning route. We're currently getting the latest live stream, the latest video, and the latest playlists. So the full response. So the question is, do we want our helper function? So we have YouTube here, right? So we've got 3 functions here: get latest video, get latest live stream, get playlists. And that's just given us the JSON response from this, which seems fine. I'm going to create a function here, and I'm going to call format latest video. Yeah, let's do some helpers. So I'm gonna ask, let's just refresh this. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT here, create a function that takes a URL string and object parameter options. Returns concatenated string. Oh, I should have said JavaScript. build URL, query string, and then for each query and parameter, if it has that, add it. If a query string exists, the last and append it. I got here styles, types, pages. Just gonna create helpers. You can call this util or whatever. URL. I'm just gonna grab this. Rewrite the function. TypeScript. That seems fine. So we're going to export this. So we're going to take a URL, which is a string. Then we've got a query params object, which is a key of string, and I'm going to say unknown here instead of anything. We're creating a query string, and then for each key in this object, we are appending it. And then if a query string is truthy, so if anything exists in here, chop off the last and the URL equals whatever URL we pass in. We add the question mark, and then we apply the query string. Relatively straightforward. So I want this. So const latest video URL. It's going to be build URL. And the URL that I pass is going to be the YouTube API URL /search. Then I want to pass it an object. This object, I want to pass a channel ID. It's going to be the YouTube channel ID. Let's do it in order. Part. It's going to be a snippet. Channel ID is this, the event type. Completed. Which results is 1. The order is date. And video key. The type is video. Dega key. Oops, key is process.n YouTube token. Search part snippet. Channel ID, event type completed, max results 1, the order by date, the type is video, and the key is the token. So I can remove this, and I want to fetch latest video URL. Happy about something. latest video. It's a const. We'll come back to that. There we go. That is just easier to read than a concatenated string like that. It's just easier to pass the URL that we want. It's easier to see we're using the search endpoint here, and here's the options that we're passing. Okay, so for this, we're going to do something similar. This, because there's going to be a few similarities here. This is still hitting search. The part is snippet. The channel ID is consistent. The event type is live. Max results is 1. We order by date. The type is video. So the only difference there is the type. Let's grab that. This is latest live stream. Same thing here. Just get playlists URL. Is using the playlists endpoint. The part is snippet. The channel ID is correct. The max results here is 5 because we have multiple playlists. We don't need an event type. I don't think we need to order them. We don't have a type, so we just have the key. Let's get the playlists URL. Nice, that's just a bit cleaner. It's a little bit easier to see what these are doing. If we go here, then nothing should have changed, right? Cool. One thing I'm going to do, which I've just noticed, is I actually have a horizontal overflow here. This has nothing to do with what we're working on. I'm going to go to styles and look at the global styles. I've got the width set to 100%, and I'm going to set the overflow X to be hidden, because I don't want any horizontal overflow. There we go. I could wrap this instead of it overflowing, but I'm not going to use it, so there's no point. But I do like just blocking the horizontal overflow there. It just prevents any unnecessary scroll bars. Cool. I'm just going to cut that since it's a nice self-contained change. It's a nice self-contained set of changes there. So we'll just do that. And I already hate the name learning for this page, but what are you going to do? Okay, let's see. What have we got here? We've got a kind, an e-tag, a region code, a total results. Well, the first thing that I know we have here is this. That is going to get the results. So I'm going to say latest live stream response is that. Let's say const latest live stream, because I'm going to format that response. Format. And I'm going to add that to the helper section here, which is what I was building before I decided to refactor this. So format latest live stream response. Now, it's going to return a string, and do we have any typings for this? Interesting. I don't need anything like that. I can probably just type it up by myself. Okay, so we're actually going to take our response here, which is just a big old record of string and unknown for the time being, right? It's going to take an object, basically. And it's going to return const. So let's do that and make this an anonymous function. Return null. Here, we're going to need to import this. And then we're going to need to pass that in as an argument. Just put these together. So null should come back here. Which is annoying because it was handy to see what the thing was. This is actually very similar, so. Let's see, let's go to here. And we're going to say, the first thing we want is the image, right? So the thumbnail is going to be response, thumbnails. This would be so much better if it had TypeScript. Thumbnails. So there's default, which is width 120. Okay, let's go high. Thumbnails dot high. Dot URL. Do I need to provide a height and width? Next.js image. I think I do. Require props. Requires source, a width, and a height, and an alt. Oh, is that required as well? Good for that. Any work for this? Okay, so thumbnail is an object. The source is going to be the URL. No. And we'll say the width is that, and the height is that. Here we will return thumbnail on the object. This isn't enjoying this. Can remove these shortly after. So we've got the thumbnail, source, width, and height. Tag next, page token, region code, page results, items. Let's go to the YouTube API because I had a nice set of docs going. API console. Let's get the documentation open. This is what we want. We're currently looking for LiveStream, which we're using the search. So we'll use the we'll use the list here. The part, let's just rebuild our query here. Latest LiveStream. The part is snippets. Channel ID is here. Order by date. Type is video. Via the API key. So here, event type. Event type completed. X owner. Max results. 1. $200. So here's our response here, right? So this is maybe a little bit easier to see. So items is an array, and so do this. So the latest live stream is the response dot items 0. We want the thumbnails. I'm going to get that from the latest live stream snippet. Might not need these anymore. So hopefully we have thumbnails. It's a high. So we've got a source, we've got a width, and we've got a height. We're also going to need an alt here, because that's a required property. Got in here. Title snippet. So title alt. Title. Come back over to the learning here, and for the latest live stream, instead of this pre, we are going to grab, pardon me, image. Let's do a VStack. Side here, we're going to have an image. Source here. It's going to be the live stream. We'll tidy up the types here, but we've got the live stream dot thumbnail dot source. It's going to be width. That's going to be height. It's going to be alt. You don't like that. You like that. Cool, so we've got an image here. Invalid source prop. Host name, that's why, because it can only come from certain places. So we're going to go to our next config. Only certain URLs. We can only retrieve URLs from certain domains. So I'm going to add one here. And host name. Just going to comment here that this is currently for Notion. It's for YouTube. I'm going to need to rebuild. Cool. And then we're going to do a AJAMES.DEV. Hey. Oh, that black border's nasty. Okay, so we have a thumbnail. That's a good start. And I'm just going to commit that actually. Remove that. Sorry. Alright, let's grab. So we've now got a thumbnail. And then const title. I think we can actually return the thumbnail. Return just the title on that object. Come back here. What are we on? A text title. Do a text title 3. This is going to be the live stream title. There we go. What we're going to have, let's look at the channel. As the title, the millions and millions of views, and published. Should probably have some sort of published date on it, right? So let's do a text aux, I think. And let's do live stream. Published. Oh my goodness. Right. What have we got here? Published at. Happy just to keep that as is. We're going to here, just create that. Publish that. There we go. Got a timestamp there. Similar to these blog posts, I've got a title, I've got the published tags. Any tags on that? I wonder why they give me 8 total results. Publish that, channel ID. Oh, description. Okay. Understand. Description. This is the latest one because I've not actually added any context to this. What I'm actually going to do here is on this. Where's that latest live stream? Give me 2 back. This should show me number 8 now. No. Still show me that. Huh. Get latest live stream. Should return 2 results. Oh, I wonder if I have to rebuild that. Because these are only called at build. No, I just can't find it. Error occurred. Alright. Well, guess we'll see what comes back on the latest video. Let's see what we get off the back of that. Go, that's worked. I'm going to do a yarn dev. Huh. Oh no. What did I do? Max results 1. Did I change? That was 1. That was when I added the description. That was when I added the description too. Yarn. Cannot read properties, so the response moving away. No, that should be fine. Oh man, what did I do? That response is coming in. And with that all of a sudden not return anything. It doesn't make any sense. Oh no! Did I not get a development quota? So actually, what happens if I now go here? I should still have my old stuff here. Right, that's fine. So I've got the responses, thankfully, on prod. And your quota calculator, the following 2 points are worth calling out. Your application calls returns multiple pages. Each request incurs the same estimated cost. Yeah, so this search is 100. Channels. What's playlists? Yeah, so the playlists is 100 on a search. It's gotta be videos, right? I think I need to use this videos endpoint. Let's get rid of this. Shit. There's the search videos. Let's get list. What can we do? Part, snippet. Max results 1. My rating. Cost YouTube be retrieved. So we need to know the video IDs. Use the YouTube API videos endpoint to retrieve the latest uploaded video on my channel. Well, that's ticking away. I'm going to come back here. Such a gutter. Not great for debugging. Okay, well, I can kind of code in the dark here. So there's video response. Let's go do this. Video. It's going to be something similar where we're going to format latest. I actually wonder if this will be the exact same. So I think we just want the same for both, right? So this can just be format test response. call that. I can call that. I can call that. Let's just put this down. This one will be slightly different because this is going to be an array. So this is our playlist response. There's our playlists. Playlists. What's the response in here? Which response? Oh, I'm so upset. Well, good thing I did this. Annoyingly, right, let's grab this. And then let's do a new. And let's just grab this as JSON. Now is this going to save this to the desktop for now, right? So here's the response. Items is an array, so that's fine, because we're kind of doing the same thing here, right? So format playlists response. Return the playlists. Playlists is actually going to be, actually let's work our way down. Jumping ahead as usual. This is going to be video. We've got the latest live stream, the latest video, and we've got some playlists. This is actually going to be a map. I'm going to map over this for each playlist. I'll have an anonymous function here. Return. Let's just return a vstack. And something similar, we'll have an image, title, body, publish that. E will be the playlist ID. Playlists.map. We look at our response here. We have items. Let's grab it. So let's say playlists here, right? Those response.items. So equals here. The playlists, I want to take the response.items and I want to map over them for each item. And I want to return an object. And the object I want to return, see, for each of these items, let's return the ID. So we return the ID. Oh. So the ID is going to be item.id. title and description. It's actually going to be very similar here. Title, description. I'm actually going to deconstruct this just so it's similar to the previous one. Say list. Except I'm not going to have published that here. This isn't. Did I delete anything for that? I don't think I did. This is going to be an item.snippet. Item ID. Oh, I'm going to get the ID. That's what I'm going to do. So instead, I'm going to get the item. Need to be careful here. Snippet comes from there. Yeah. That should be fine. And then let's return an object. Let's grab this thumbnail. Is there anything meaningful on here? Not really. No way to like visually describe the images. If you're dynamically generating it, it's not going to be great. We return playlist there. So we now have access to these properties. We have the ID, the title, the description, and the thumbnail. We're going to map over them, and for each playlist, we're going to put the ID as the key. The image is going to be the playlist. This is going to be the playlist title. Playlist description. That should give us what we need. However, we can't do anything here because we've exceeded our quota. Oh, that's not encouraging. Why am I hitting that? Like, it's not even like... Is that... doing it on save? Well... Guide categories. Let's go support. How to get help. That is really frustrating. Okay, so I'm going to need to put some sort of put some graceful error handling in here. That should just format it. I don't. This should be expecting it, right? So. What was response when I logged it? If response.error exists, that's maybe a cleaner way. It's going to need to be right up the very top. Hold on, so let's come back here. Should I do it here? Play response.error exists. Otherwise, format it. So this playlist, and there's going to give me an array. Let's go the other way. If there's no error, format it. Otherwise, give me an empty array. Let's do the same here as well. So there's no error. Format it. Otherwise, return an empty object. This is definitely not the best way of doing this, but hopefully it will get us moving forward. I think I'm going to wrap it all. So I think I'm just going to say there's a live stream. That's going to return an empty object though. So actually just going to return all here for now. And say if live stream exists. Display the live section, which will be here. You're not happy about. There we go. So if the live stream exists, show the latest one. This is super lazy. Video exists. Then grab me this. And if the playlists exist, what I want there. Alright, let's see how that builds now. Oh, fuck, did I hit my quota so quickly? Yeah, so now nothing shows. Oh, today I learned. That's a cool page, but at least it's not broken the build now. Okay, well, one last thing I want to do, I'm kind of coding in the dark again, but similar to the blogs. I have a link, that goes off. Instead, having a read, I'm gonna have a watch. So let's look at learning here. Let's make some room. And I'm gonna add one thing here. I'm gonna add a link. The href is gonna be stream URL. I'm just gonna open up the blog. So, here we go. Go in here. Text title, tags. It's the actual post. Oh yeah, because I'm in the blog ID page. I want the index page. Blog preview. It's calling a link. So I'm gonna add. Just bump that up. And then in here, we're going to do the same thing. So I feel somewhat deflated after losing access to my responses. What are you going to do? LiveStream by URL. That's okay, watch. Ooh. Okay. So I've got some quota back. Interestingly, not a fan of that. Okay, so it just needs to be straight up. I wonder if I could get rid of the light bars there. Anyway, I got distracted. As per the latest video. That's annoying though, because if that's calling that, every time, if I'm running yarn dev, and that's calling my build function, the get static prop functions, every time there's a change, I'm gonna constantly hit my quota. So I'm gonna need to work out a way around that. Yeah, that's freaking out. and rightly so. So we are going to return a URL here. And we're going to go to my prod site. Oh no, I've got the response here. This is the playlist, right? So I've got the snippet, thumbnails, channel title. Localized. That's interesting. Okay, so if I go here, and if I look at my playlists, nope, that's not what I want. How do I view playlist PL7TXH? There we go. This is the ID. So I want to go to let's grab the YouTube URL. It's not what I wanted at all there, but yeah, we can do that. Grab that, and the URL for each playlist is going to be a concatenated string. Grab the we're actually going to build the URL here. Const URL. Let's build the URL. I'm going to pass the YouTube URL here. This will be concatenated. Slash playlist. Then we're passing list. And that list is the item ID. And we return the URL. And my quota's right. Right. Well, maybe I'll get some back in about an hour or something. But that should work. And it's no longer erroring, so it's a good sign. The latest response here, I'm just going to want to watch here. So I go to AJAMES.DEV. Here we have it here, and I think there's a URL here somewhere. So that's the URL for the thumbnails. Probably going to be the ID again, right? Here's the title. There's the channel ID. XYV602. XYV602. It's weird. One unavailable video is hidden. Give me that. XYV602. Yeah. So that's just going to the watch. So let's just grab this. Let's just build this. So we're going to build youtube.com/watch. And we're going to pass V. And I think it's just latest on it. Should give us the URL. Change that to view. Because I'm not actually watching something here, right? Oh. Meta. I'm sitting watching myself. View playlist. These will take us straight to watch. The others will go to view playlist. You're gonna give me something? Nah. Still exceeded my quota. We don't really need to display that to the user because it's not their fault. But that's not great if this doesn't show up. One other thing I want to add here. Can I what do I want here? Let's look at this. Components, let's look at the button here. That's a styled link. I want a button as a link. That's my problem. So can I do this? Can I do a button as an A? You gonna let me do that? I think so. What are we gonna do? Let's just create a button for now, right? Because I'm not sure how I'm gonna style it. No. That's utter nonsense. We're gonna create a link just now. href is gonna be YouTube subscription URL. Just do text headline, so it's the same as the others, and then subscribe to AJAMES.DEV. Install CTA there. Components, constants. Let's just create a YouTube one. Actually, I don't think this needs its own file. Let's just add it in the lib. YouTube, right? Const YouTube subscription. Oh. If I go to my channel, got a little subscribe button here. This is a bit overkill, but maybe I'll build out into something more. Get subscription URL. This URL. Let's build the URL. It's going to be the YouTube URL. Concatenated Don't think that. Get the YouTube URL / AJAMES.DEV. Right. Don't even think I need to call that. YouTube subscription URL equals build the URL. There we go. I only want to return helpers from here. Those constants are sort of internal. So I'm going to just keep that. Get a subscription URL. Then on the learning page, subscription URL equals subscription. So there's actually plenty we can do here without actually being able to see what's going on. There we go. And if I now click this, it'll take me through here and pop up the subscription. So that's cool. One thing I'm going to do add an external variant to link the rope. I want to do that because if I'm on here and someone clicks this, I actually want to keep the site open. And it just pops off. So I want all external links to open in a new tab and all internal links to open in here. Do I have any actual channel information? So I've got home, about, welcome to it. Yeah, maybe I grab this. Maybe I'll add some actual channel info. For now, we'll just have this. And then hopefully at some point, I'll get to see the thumbnails and stuff again. Let's add a YouTube type file. Export type, video preview. Export type, playlist preview. Then let's go to learning. No, let's go to YouTube and what we're looking for here. So this is everything that's coming back here. This is everything that's coming back on the playlist. Case of the thumbnail. What's on the thumbnail? Source width, height, and alt. Interestingly, thumbnail. Let's look at the link component. Here we have a link which has link props and next link props, which should have href. No, it's no. What am I doing? What am I doing? I want an image, not a link, man. Where's an image? An image is on the blog page. So let's go to blog. Image. Next.js image props. Text. I was kind of hoping to just grab what I was expecting here, but it doesn't look like there's a specific type. Clear const. Yeah, you're just grabbing that from an HTML image. This is a bit overkill, but got the thumbnail. Grab an image element. Then thumbnail is going to be a URL. Thumbnail, I want a source. Width. Height. Requires one type. I thought that was the type. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna be super explicit and just say what am I requiring here? Source width height alt. source. Width, height, alt. This is going to be a thumbnail. Video preview. That's going to be a string. Not a string. A string. Publish that. That. This is also going to be a string. Surprise, surprise. Alright, so we have a thumbnail. Playlist preview. That's also going to be a thumbnail. Don't think I actually need to export that. And if we go into the... Get too much open again. Let's open this. This response. This is going to return. Video preview. This is going to return a playlist preview or an array of, which should at least give me interesting. Because it can be one or the other. Okay, this is going to be props. Props. Video, optional. It's not true, it will always come through. It will either be a video preview or no. It's not so much an optional attribute, it's my fuck up, not the users. So we've got video, we've got live stream, which is also a video preview. Or no. We've got playlists, which is playlist preview array. Or it's no. And we have the subscription URL. String. Like, I'm not allowed to do that. Instead of omitting it, I want it to be partial. Detailed HTML props. manage HTML attributes. Width 8. Alt. Really, I can't remember. How to either type or do a partial type. Interface required partial type. Interface to do partial. You don't specify. Heck, that's what I want. Partial. Do I need to specify the second argument? I mean, cool. So we've got a thumbnail which has a source, a width, a height, and alt. So Next.js's image is looking for a safe number. It's weird that I didn't freak out before. It's probably because it was any. Fuck is a safe number? Oh, what the fuck is a safe number? Okay. So I need to... Next.js enforces that as a number. That is returned to me as a string. It's actually not, it's actually returned as a number. Alright, ChatGPT, show me how it's done. How can I type? Using TypeScript. How can I type response? Tree of video. Yeah. Alright, let's grab it. Headers list response from types Google Auth library. Oh man, what is going on with my terminal? Excellent. Let's try Google APIs. Types YouTube? Okay, so we have types YouTube, and then let's see, response, search response is coming from Notion. Anything coming from YouTube here? Notion. 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 Well, Notion. See, that's just for the iframe though. Not sure that's what I actually need. TypeScript definitions for the YouTube data API. Sounds like I need this. Right, you're gonna give me something here. Search response. Fuck, man. Yeah, you're not really gonna let me have this, are you? Don't need this anymore. Oops. Don't know if I'm going to be able to grab this. I want a wrapper though. I just want TypeScript. Well, neither of them seem to have worked, so I'm just going to discard both of them. Everything. What have we got at the moment? This is fine, but this is freaking out because this is expecting a safe number. So we have to guarantee that a number comes back from this. So I'm actually going to go back after all of that, right? I'm just going to ditch this. And both of these. Hello, doggy. Both of these need to be a number. Right? Then that satisfies this criteria because this is a safe number now. The problem I now have is in my, let's see, in the YouTube here. Oh, this actually does return a number anyway. So I think we're cool here. The problem I have at the minute is I don't know how to type this response. It's going to do a fetch on that URL, and I need the type that that will respond with. Hi, doggy. That's okay for now, I think. Let's just do a yarn build. Do a yarn dev. So I've got 50 minutes left, so let's work out what we're gonna do. We've got the basics of a subscribe button here. We have the latest video, the latest stream, and the playlist set up. I've just hit my quota, which is a real pain in the ass, so I can't actually see the changes. I'm going to change the name of this to YouTube because it's annoying me already. Pages, rename this. I don't like using the brand name. Blog, should we say streaming? It's not all streaming, it's videos as well. Blog, video. I would do live, but it looks like live. YouTube. Export function. Not surprised that can't be found. I'm probably going to have to rebuild here. And on the components nav, just going to YouTube. Interesting. YouTube. So we've got blog, CB, and then on the navigation actually blog it. Actually, let's do CB last. Blog, YouTube, CB. Actually just going to change this to about. Just okay, what have I got here? I've got all these MD posts. which I need to update. So let's commit that. Rename learning to YouTube. Create YouTube types. Cool, says that all committed. I need to find out when I get my quota back, but it's going to look something like this. Of interest, does that show on the network? It shouldn't do because it's called it build. That's cool, so you won't get it. There's a bug, and that is because YouTube URL shouldn't have a slash here. Yep. All right, 15 minutes. Let's see. I think I'm just going to leave. Is there anything else I can add to this? Can't get the channel description or anything because I've got no quota. So I think I'm just going to have to leave this YouTube page for now until I work that out. Let's see, can I crunch this out in 50 minutes? Rob's not, but we'll see what we get. And I'm going to go into the home page here. And here we have a VStack. I'm going to do const current tab, and I'm actually going to grab from the index here. I'm going to grab this, which is kind of cheating, but I don't mind. I'm grabbing the use router hook, and there's going to be a tab here. And I'm going to say, I shouldn't need these props here. If tab equals personal, yeah, that should be fine. Current tab, if the tab equals short. Ooh. I want this to be long. Or should we be explicit and say if it's about? About. Let's grab the tab here. Current tab is tab or home. So current tab is the tab. We're going to default that to home. I'm going to say, here's a VStack. Current tab. Home. This. current tab equals about. There's the CV. That's the CV page. Function CV. Where's my profile? Here it is. So it's text body, text body. Let's just paste that. And let's do an outer stack. Similar to the blog page. Let's look at the blog page here, and we have this nav. I'm gonna add that here. Tab here is either going to be boom. It's going to be about. Why are you not enjoying that? Interesting. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Bring that back. Undo. What am I trying to do here? Use your words. I want this all in the parent V stack. It's going to be here. That's going to be a fragment now. As is that. That's going to be a V stack. Excellent. So we've got professional and personal here. I'm just going to say short. Down. Boom. So I can switch between the two. It's going to be a V-stack. And on the blog, what have we got here? Let's look at the, is it the container I want? Or, got here. Must have a max width on something here. It's the width and height. There's the preview. There's the UL. I must have a max width on something here. There we go. Okay, so it's working. I'm on 7 minutes left. Yeah, let's go. So I can flick between the two. I'm going to quickly go into data here. I have personal. I'm going to have profile 1, empty string. Profile 2, empty string. I'm going to go back to my CV page and grab this. Why don't you like that? Go. And then on here, let's grab this. File this in here. Tidy it up. We've got a profile 1 and a profile 2. I'm not sure why you're freaking out, because that should be all good. Do I have anything from personal in here? I already have the personal object. So I should now be able to do it. Personal profile 1. Personal profile 2. And then on the CV page, I should be able to do the same here. And then they can at least pull from the same object, so I'm not repeating myself. So I should now be able to do short and long here. It's a little bit annoying that this shifts, but we can deal with that later. I can maybe put that here. If I go to CV, I should still have this here. If I go to about. Okay, so that's working, and finally all I need to do is go into the components and the navigation here. And I've got too many things open, so let's just grab the home page again. I'm saying that this needs to be a string, but that's not correct. Anyway, I'm going to grab this. I mean, I could just make an about page, but I don't think there's any real point. Where's my navigation? So this is a link, and then this. Let's go to about. What's interesting is this is just called. Oh, I do have a link component here. So let's quickly check my. Where's my link component? Here we go. So it's expecting regular anchor props plus a variant. Next link props. href should have this URL object. And I would have hoped that this would have overridden this. One thing I'm going to try here is I'm going to try to omit this. Can I do this? So omit the href attribute from this type, and then hopefully we should be able to grab it from here, which is a URL type. So if I go back here, you're still not having fun here, are you? Property href does not exist. It's because oh, how did I do that? Extends. No results found for extends. Here's my types. I need multiple types. Shit, I did it. Just comma separated. Lapping because I've got 2 minutes left until I hit the 2 hour mark. Right, let's remove this because I don't think that's correct. Grab this. Can I just add another type in here? It does not look. Just be props here. What a weird typing. Why did I do it like that? href string and URL. So what if I now omit it? Too many things open. Link component. What if I now omit href from here? Say, and the next link props. And my own custom prop of a variant. Oh, you do not like that. Ah, that's why it's got next link props on it. This is why you do compound components. Huh. It's link props, but I need to always pass the href. You're gonna give me that? Can I just force it to be this? Nope. Let's restart this. I don't want string and URL. Okay. Chance. At the href, I want to force it to be a URL, which I should be able to pass an object here. Styled link. URL is not possible. That's unfortunate. How am I supposed to style that? And I need to fix this. Next.js custom link components. Especially for passing props to this, what I typically do is create a custom link component that wraps both of them, which is kind of what I've done. The href and pass href. Maybe I don't, yeah, maybe I just don't need that. This can either be string Can I get anything off of this? Pick next link props. Try. What's name does not exist on URL. What? Logs on Hello World. Alright, well I know what I'm focusing on in my next session. String is not assignable to pick internal props href. Let's say that this href I just pass the href then this just becomes next link props. I just do this. And I just pass props to this. Because I need to pass actual props to this. That's annoying. Although, I just do variant here. Because this next link doesn't give a fuck about that. So I can just say the variant. It's the variant. Children does not exist. Oh, so that shouldn't. Should be allowed. Children does not exist on next link props. Interesting. Okay, so children. Red node. Should do this. Hey, We got there. Okay, so blog. So let's look at the home page. Current tab is home. Display this. Otherwise, display my profile. We're still building. Okay, so none of my links are rendering. That's cool. Do I need to... Oh. Fixed it! None of my links are rendering. And that is because... failed link. Don't want to pass the children here. I think I do. And then stick children. Eee. Well, we got there. We got there. We now go to About, and we've now got the profile here. Let's just do a gap 5. Just give it some space to breathe. And I'm going to do a gap of 5 here too. Go. So I've now got a short version, which is what I should land on when I first come onto the page. So if I now land on the home page, it'll show me this. I now have this will be active. If I click this, it's not doing anything. However, it does update the URL here with the query. I can flip this to long, and then I'll have a little blurb here, and then let's grab text, auxiliary text, and then Eve emoji. Now I'm officially a front-end dev. Now, if I go to, let's go here. I've created, so I've kind of done this, so I'm going to mark this off because I know within myself once the quota comes back, this will be fine. And I've also done this. Yeah, that should be cool. That's enough of that for today. Let's close them down. What do we have to commit here? I've got the pages. Do the, it's on the personal CV page. Abstracted profile. Let's do that. Props, link component. And finally, updated navigation URLs. Nice. All right. Let's just add a. Whoop. Let's push it up. And let's deploy. Well, that's deploying. As usual, we'll just go over what we covered in this session. So on this session, on the YouTube layout, I can quickly grab this. This is the current production. We had the JSON responses for the latest live stream, the latest video, and playlists. I've now updated this to show the latest video with the image, the title, the description, and a link to the URL. I do the same for the latest playlist, the latest video and the latest live stream. And then I also show my collection of playlists underneath it. I also have this subscription CTA at the top of the page, which is unstyled. The reason nothing is showing on here is because I have met my API quota, and I'm going to need to look into that for the next session. My build has failed, so I will check that before I finish. And finally, I also added an About section to my homepage. So by default, the user will land on this. There are two ways to look at the long form description. I can either click on this long, then flip back, or I can also click this About link, and it will take me to this. And clicking that will take me home. Tempted to just remove that About nav and just have it on the home page and just have it flick between like that. You can look at that in time. One thing I'm going to do before I finish up for the evening is I'm going to build, see where it's breaking, and see if I can fix it. Okay, so on the social component, I have this target blank. I'm going to take this off because I'm going to add an external variant to this link component. I don't like title either. Ugh. Do I have time? Nah, I'm going to do that another day because I think I'm going to refactor it to be a compound component. So I'm going to take this off and then the title. Just going to take them off for just now. Let's see if it builds with this. I think this is the only place where I'm doing this. And oh, have I done this for each of them? Excellent. Just what I wanted. Yeah, because all the props are going on to the... I have dug myself a hole here. Right at the end. Love it. So here we've got the link component. The problem is there are two components here. Let me go back in time. There's that omit. I'm just going to grab this. Go back. I'm going to have link props here. I'm going to pass this. And this is going to be... This is going to omit as well. So I'm going to omit next link props. href. Right? Because I always want to pass that here. Let's just put them side by side. This next link props. To specify that here. question is, what am I going to be adding it to the most? Adding props. I think I want next link props. So I'm rarely going to be passing anything. All the ones I'm passing is going on to here. So I want props. Just here. I know. No. Okay, in a second. Which means I can take this off because the variant is coming in here too. And children should also be passed on this, right? So that should be fine. So normal props will be this. Normal props will be normal link props. I want to force href to be a string for a URL. Actually, this is getting murky already, but if I swap this, I know, I'm hungry too. Let's switch this to pick. Link props, variant. How does that look? Get props. Next link props. Everything else. Shouldn't need children here. URL is not assignable to type string. It should be. href is not assignable to type URL. Like internal link props href. It's not assignable to type URL object. Oops. Here we have next link props. Let's go into this, right? Link props is internal link props, and URL is a string or a URL object. URL object comes from URL. So can I force that here? Yeah. So I'm saying I always want this to be a string or a URL. Omit this. Go to social now. This should now be all good. Let's just refresh. Should have my title and things back here. This should open externally, which it does. My queries should work as expected. I think that's what we need. Yeah, there we go. I'm glad I stayed on and did that. Okay. Looks like types. Let's see if it builds. A bit more promising. Push that. Actually, let's just. I'm just gonna discard them because it's just the expiration links on the images. I'm gonna push. Then I'm gonna deploy. Oh, wow. That was spicy at the end. What we got there? Yeah. Before the next session, I'll try and work out how to get my quota back up and how to limit that. Yeah, that's what I'll focus my next session on. So I've got the about section now. I've got the YouTube layout. I've got the blog layout. I've got the individual blogs. And I've got the CV. So all that's left here is to fix the expiration. That's actually a bug, I think. Let's put that in here. We need to add some SEO, and we need to basically style the entire thing. Actually, don't think we need that anymore. We'll just pass target blank. Cool. All right. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna head off for the evening and grab some food. Thanks for watching. No, catch you next session.